Just wanted to give you our weekly update on our transition from the Fisher-Price Rock and Play to Sydney's crib. We moved his crib into our bedroom to kind of help with the process of keeping familiar smells, sounds, the whole shebang, to ease that transition, and just, I really don't want him out of our bedroom yet. Started off night one, he actually slept a few hours right after I first put him in his crib. And what's funny is that whole time I was so stressed out about the new setup that I didn't sleep 1 minute of that couple of hours. So by the time I did wind down enough to fall asleep, he was awake for the first time. And so the first night was pretty much hellish. It was very, very tiring. He probably woke up half a dozen times, I want to say, and I was exhausted. I ended that first night by actually putting him back in his rock and play because I just felt so discouraged and exhausted. The next night, I had a little bit more willpower where I said, you know, I'm not gonna put him in here unless I'm like dead. And he actually probably woke up the same amount of times, but I just kept nursing him back to sleep and then putting him in his crib. So this whole week has just been really exhausting. I've been consumed with thoughts of, is he sleeping? When is he sleeping? Is he sleeping enough? Am I ever gonna sleep again? It's been a lot. So yeah, it's been a long week. This week actually felt more like a month long to me. When I came to make this video today, I was like, oh my goodness, it's only been 7 days since my last video. I'm going crazy. So yeah, we started swaddling him and, you know, using the towels underneath the fitted sheet to kind of give him that cocooned feel. And, you know, I guess mission accomplished as far as he does sleep in the crib. He will sleep in the crib. And, you know, not just for 30 minutes. I mean, he has slept in the crib for nap time. He slept in there an hour or 2 hours at a time. Actually, last night he slept in his crib for, you know, 3 hours at a time. So it is doable. And I guess that's the main thing that I wanted to accomplish this first week, is just getting him to actually sleep in the crib. So that has been successful, and I'm trying to focus on that positive. And then I'm just trying to move forward with trial and error and just seeing what's going to work for him, what's going to work for me, and being flexible. It's really, really hard, you know, when you have a little human. They need to wake up quite a bit to nurse because they're growing. They wake up quite a bit because they need cuddles and reassurance because, you know, they spent 10 months being cocooned and with you and not having to worry about a single thing. And now they're, you know, out in this great big scary world trying to figure things out. So I'm trying to just be patient with myself, be patient with Sydney. Every night I'll nurse him to sleep, and then I'll set him down in his crib, and, you know, once I get him in his crib, then I just come back to my bed and I just lay here and I think to myself, Lord, just give me patience for tonight. Give me enough sleep to deal with the next time he wakes up, you know, and that's really what I want. I really want to go off of his cues, because he's just so little and he has a lot of developing to do, and I don't want to rush him. I definitely lean more towards attachment parenting. I lean more towards gentle parenting. I don't think I could ever even cry it out, because I think it would just, like, it would gut me. I couldn't stand 1 second of it. And so I'm not going to do that, because it's not something I want to try. So that's one thing that's really interesting is, even going to our pediatrician for Sydney's 4-month checkup, you know, they really do push cry it out on parents. They say, hey, you know, your baby should be sleeping in a crib. Your baby should be, you know, starting to sleep through the night. And it's like, he's 5 months old. No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't be doing that yet. And I'm not gonna force that on him. So that's where our family's at and what works for our family. No mom shame here. You need to do what works for you and your family. And my point is not to start a war on what technique is best and what is better. This is just what's working for us and what I feel comfortable with and what Ian feels comfortable with and how we want to move forward. So next week, I think my goal when I come back to you is just to maybe figure out a little bit more of his schedule. This last week, I've really been writing down every time he goes to sleep, writing down every time he eats, to really see the patterns. Based on his cues to me, I'm really trying to just listen to him and hear what he needs. So yeah, I'm tired, but I guess that's motherhood. Motherhood is being tired. Motherhood is not always getting the best, most restful sleep. But I know someday he's going to be big and I'm not going to get to have as many snuggles every night or maybe at all. So I'm trying to enjoy them now. Do you want to say how much you love your mama? And how grateful you are that she gets up with you at all hours of the night? You're just interested in your toy. Are you tired, Sydney? Sydney just woke up from his nap today, and he would not let me put him down in his crib today for his nap. So he slept on me the whole time. And he puked on my boob twice. Which, I mean, if you've never had that experience, let me just tell you, it is very glamorous. Okay, guys, well, that's all for us for this week. We will report back to you next week and let you know how it's going. You want to tell everybody, have a good week? We'll see you later. Sweet dreams.